Hey folks, this is Coby with CobyWright.com, and I want to welcome you back to another weekly live training session. Now, before we got started, we had some questions that y'all put in the chat box for me, and we just make sure that everybody can hear me, make sure that everybody can see the screen, and you can see where I just moved retype the text there, where I've highlighted it, make sure that you can see me moving the screen and whatnot, that it's not I don't have it paused or any of that stuff that I've been known to do. And I'm looking at my test screen that I have on the side here, my laptop where I'm recording, and it looks like everything's working. So Randy said yes, okay, awesome. And now I'm starting to get some good questions in here. So it's excellent. I'm going to start right at the top and just jump right into them. So I'll start right off. For those of you, this is your first time, I do things a little different here. It's all kind of interactive, so I'm going to be asking you questions. You're going to be asking me questions. So if there's a lot of interaction, if you happen to put in a question and you think it's a dumb question, you don't want me to say your name, then or you're embarrassed by the question, then just put hey, don't say my name. Otherwise, I'm probably going to be saying your name on air or whatever, and so that's how we go. I do have I don't always pitch stuff to you. I do have something cool to show you all tonight at the end regarding some training. So stick around for that. I think you'll definitely like it. And anyways, so if this is your first time, then I'll point out the orange text here at the bottom of the screen. This is how you join the SMS list. You simply text the word webinar, WEBINAR, to this number here on the screen, 615-326-1155. Doesn't work in all countries. So far I know that it does not work in Australia. There's a few other countries that it hasn't worked in. So if it doesn't work for you, if you don't get a return text saying it was a success, then it didn't work. And I apologize. If you're in the US, Canada, etc., it should work. And or you can also scan one of these QR codes here. So, all right. So it's been a few weeks since we've had one of these training sessions due to the holidays and due to me being sick and due to some internet and power issues related to Hurricane Sandy. So we haven't got to, we've missed some stuff, and so I hope that we can cover it all tonight. And so with that said, I'm just going to jump right into it, and let's get to it. The first question that I had was from Logan. He said, hi Coby, I already have Instabuilder. Do you think I need Squeeze Ninja 2? And for those of you who don't know, let me put the link in here for Squeeze Ninja. It's gocoby.com/squeeze ninja, is that right? Let's check. Yep, there it is. And this is something that I promoted recently, like a couple, sorry, this video started playing and it threw me off as someone talking in my ear. Anyways, that I promoted recently. I think I promoted it again last night because they're about to close their launch price. But this is just a squeeze page, sales page. I'm sorry, sales funnel creation software, and so it's pretty easy to use. They gave me access to it, and I played with it some, and I was actually surprised at how cool it was and how easy it was. And you can see it works with any autoresponder. If you want to check that out, it's gocoby.com/squeeze ninja. The link is here on the screen and in the chat box. And then Instabuilder that he's talking about is one that Martin released recently, and it does similar. It's a WordPress plugin. The Squeeze Ninja is not WordPress dependent, whereas I think Instabuilder is. But if you have one, then you probably don't need the other, to answer Logan's question. So if you have Instabuilder, then you probably don't need Squeeze Ninja unless you just want to do something without WordPress. But they also sell a WordPress plugin as an upgrade to the Squeeze Ninja, so I'd say they're pretty similar. So if you have one, no need for the other, I guess would be the easy answer for that. Rusty asked, are there big differences between the different autoresponders? I think really the main difference between autoresponders is they all have different features, and they all have different strengths, and they all have different weaknesses, and then price is a difference as well. And it's hard to say which is best, which is worst, and because everybody's business is different, and my business may be different than your business. So some of the ones that I've tested, and I'll just put here in the screen, our contact, Imnica, I'll say Weber. I've used Constant Contact. Opt-in me. I've used I'm trying to think if there's a couple of them that I used that didn't have that I can't remember the name. They weren't well known. So these aren't all the ones I've used, but these are probably the most. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and take this one off because most of you aren't going to know about this one, and it's not really worth using. Uh, and then get response. I haven't used get response though, so I can't give you any advice on get response. But I used to not like get response, and some of y'all that have been coming to my training for a long time know that I used to actually kind of hate get response. Mm, they've changed a lot over the years, and they seem to be real proactive now and real receptive to the internet marketing business model. So, get response. I guess what I'm trying to say is it seems like they're trying to catch up and they're trying to compete. So I like them more. I still haven't used them, but they're growing on me. I'm actually more likely to use them now than I would have been 2 years ago. So even though I haven't used them, I like the steps that they're taking and the direction they're going with their business. Uh, I contact. I've used them in the past, and they allow imports, but they're not very good for the internet marketing industry. If you're in the internet marketing niche, I guess rather. And I've known people that were in the internet marketing niche that were banned from my contact just from that reason because they're in the IM niche. But however, if you're in like a different niche outside of eye contact, maybe like a hobby niche, or if you run an offline business or you're doing offline marketing, and those businesses have email lists that you're using, eye contact is great. For other types of niches, they have pretty cool features, and they're pretty easy to use, and their pricing is pretty competitive. In uh, Imnica, cobywright.com/Imnica is great for internet marketers, and they're very reasonably priced. Of course, they have a lot of features. A lot of you know about Imnica. If you don't, just visit that link and you can get a lot of different information on them. They're very, very reasonably priced, and it's one of the ones that I used in the beginning and used for a long time. I don't use them as much anymore because I'm starting to experiment with self-hosting. Although I still do use them, and they are still cool. I still recommend them. It's great if you're on a budget when you're first starting out, and that was one of the things that helped me a lot is because they were so cheap in the beginning because I couldn't afford aweber. I used aweber for a few months, and then I couldn't afford it, and I went to Imnica, and it was much cheaper, and I built my list there, and then eventually I did go back to aweber, and I have a list in aweber also now. And then aweber is probably I don't know if they're the industry standard, but they're the most popular and the one that most internet marketers use. They are very strict though on their rules, and so you kind of have to play by aweber's rules, but their deliverability is pretty good. Although I think it's dropped uh, over it's not as good now as it was in the past, but I think that's just all autoresponders as a whole. The deliverability has dropped, and it's not necessarily anything that they're doing. It's just that a lot of the email clients are just getting more stricter on what they consider spam and stuff. So nothing really to worry about there. A lot of people got worried, and whenever the deliverability started dropping at aweber, and they started switching autoresponders and going to get response and going to Imnica and going to constant contact, et cetera, and then they found out that it was pretty much the same. So I guess that's a question a lot of people usually ask is deliverability, and this day and age are pretty much the same amongst all of them. Some of them are going to be better, to certain email clients, and others are going to be better to certain email clients. But all in all, they're pretty much all going to be about the same. So just find one that you like their features and you like their pricing and that works with your business. My two favorites right now are aweber and Imnica. Imnica is my backup and aweber is my main now. So I actually have 2 joint MDK accounts as well, so I have 3 MDK accounts total. So I do like them, even though I don't use them as much as I used to. Aweber, link for them, it's gocoby.com/aweber. Of course, you can start with them for $1. Everybody knows that, I think. If not, now you know. There's a link for that. And of course, obviously, you don't have to use my affiliate link, but if you want to, there it is. Constant Contact. Constant Contact is really similar to eye contact, and I would use the same recommendations on them. If they're a little bit more IM friendly than eye contact, and I've had IM list at Constant Contact in the past, and I liked it. I don't anymore because I just consolidated all my lists, had them everywhere. But same thing with them. They're great for offline businesses, for other niches like that. But they're also okay for IM. They're more they're not as strict about IM stuff as eye contact are. As long as you send good emails, you're fine. As long as you don't do anything. And the same thing with eye contact. I think you can still, as long as you just send normal. Because I used eye contact and I never had any issues with them. The only reason I left eye contact was because people were getting banned for being IM internet marketers, or in the internet marketing niche. Traffic Wave is another one that I've been using lately, and just kind of really testing it. And the main reason that, to be honest with you, I started using it was because they have a really, really good affiliate program. And it's kind of like an MLM style affiliate program. And I think this is but the cool thing about Traffic Wave is that they are a set price. So it's one price. You pay one price. It's $17.95, I think, and that's not the link. All right. So I'll have to. Well, here's a link right here. There you go. Try that. But I should. I'll go ahead and make a link real quick for y'all. So that gocoby.com/traffic wave will work. So there we go. Just made the link. See if it works. The good thing about Traffic Wave is they're, like I said, a flat rate. So no matter how big your list gets, it's always the same price, which is an issue that a lot of people deal with. And the cool thing is that once you, like I said, their affiliate program is so strong that, like, I think you refer like 2 people or something, and you're free. And so it's really good, and you can check that out. I'm not going to promote them like here on the or anything, but you can go to that link, gocoby.com/traffic wave, and check them out. The downside of Traffic Wave, this is the only reason that I haven't used them more, that they require double opt-in. So you don't have the option to use single opt-in. That's the only downside to Traffic Wave, and so, but that also means they have better deliverability because of it. So, you get what you take what you can get, I guess. So, like I said, they all have different features. They all have different strengths and weaknesses. Different pricing. So find one that's a good fit for you and that you like, and stick with it. So let's check out. So I hope that it's a quick rundown on some of the autoresponders and differences between them. So the main thing is, no, they're all pretty much more or less the same, but they do all have slight differences. Rusty, I know that's kind of a double answer, but I hope you get what I'm saying. They're all the same, but they're all different. They're all going to have tiny things that are different. And there's many, many more that I've used, but these are like the top, the top 6 or so. I think that all 3 of these any of these 6 would do just fine. But like I said, I've used many, many more. There's many, many more out there. So if you're using one that's not on this list, and you're like, wait, I'm using this, and it works good, then keep using it. Just like I said, find one that works for you, works for your business, that gets the emails out there, and that you can afford and has the features that you want and need. All right. Logan asked, could you go over the JV giveaway plugin just briefly if you have time? Yes, and for those of you who don't know what he's talking about, it's at gocoby.com/GAE for giveaway event plugin. This is something I promoted. This is something I promoted the other day via email. So let's go and check that out. It's gocoby.com/GAE plugin. This is a WSO by my friend Kevin Fahey, or Fahy, not exactly sure how you say his name. This is a WordPress plugin. Let's go over the sales page real quick for you. This is a WordPress plugin that basically allows you to host a JV giveaway event from your WordPress blog. And you can see some of the features here. That's got admin gift approval, admin user feature to edit gifts, customize the header, the footer, optional brand with affiliate link to make commissions during your giveaways, leaderboard stats, etc. It's basically, now you can go through and you can read the sales page. I'm not going to read the sales page to you, but let me go over to, if you go to gocoby.com/ninja, you'll see my giveaway event that I'm currently hosting. I do one of these every month. Put in the chat for you. I do these every month. I've been doing them for over a year now. And these use a script called the Ultimate JV Giveaway script. If you want to check it out, there's a link at the very bottom of the page, down at the bottom. So it's Ultimate JV Giveaway script. But how this works is this script is like $500, and then there's add-ons and stuff. I spent over $600 on mine because I bought all the add-ons. But so this works the same way. You can see this right here. This is how it looks for people that come as a JV, and you can see it tells them, explains to them, they sign up and they join, and then they join as a contributor. Now let's go over here and show you what it looks like. It actually opened to regular members today, and so everybody started sending traffic to it today. And so this is what it looks like if people. So what happens is all the people that joined from that other page that I just showed you are contributors, and what they do is they join and they all get a link, a special link, when they join up, and then they'll submit a gift, which is basically just their squeeze page, which is a link to sign up to their list. So then whenever it opens, which it opened today, or it actually opened last night, they all start sending traffic to this page using their special link. And so this just looks like a regular squeeze page, pretty much. And that's pretty much all it is. And so they'll send traffic to this page, and then they'll opt in, and once they opt in, they'll join the event. And then they'll get, once they join the event, they have the opportunity to see all the gifts of the marketer. So let's just go ahead and, I don't know if it'll let me join, but let's just join here and see if it works. It is already registered. Let's try that one. All right. Existing account detected from this IP address. Okay, well, it's not going to let me log in because I've already made an account from this IP. What happens is, I guess let me log in as a. Anyways, what happens is, the more people they send, then the higher their gift will rank. And let me log in. Let me log in and show you what it looks like on the inside as for the organizer, which is myself. You can see so far we've had 65 members join today. I have 246 JV partners, and then this will be going for another 2 weeks. So we'll get, normally we get over 1,000 regular members that join us. As you can see, this is kind of confusing because it's got all this stuff up here, all these tabs and stuff that you have to go through, that do this. But let me show you how it works. See, I got the leaderboard stats and everything over here that I can keep see, let me log in as a member and I'll show you. Let's just pick a random person here and log in as a member. So I just logged in as a regular member, and as soon as after they join, they come through the page I told you, or that I showed you. They opt in, they see a one-time offer, and they say, no, I'll skip that. And so then once they skip it, they're taken here. It says to access your gift. Click the link at the top that says get gifts. So they click up here, get gifts. And then you can see here are the gifts. And the ones that it shows right here are in order, these are the upgraded contributors. And so everyone that upgraded, they're going to show here first randomly. So then they click general downloads, and these all show based on the amount of traffic that they've sent. You can see right now Nathan has sent the most referrals, so his gifts are ranking at the top. So he's also going to, in return, get more subscribers, or get the most subscribers. So that's how it works. And you can see Denise is second, so on and so on. So they just go through here, and the people that come in, they just go through here and they look and find what stuff they like. If they see something they want, then they'll just click download, and then it takes them to the squeeze page. See, so then they'll opt in and they'll go and get it. So see, same thing if I wanted to get this file list building plugin, I just click download, and I'm showing the squeeze page. I would opt in, just like normal. I'd join their list, and then I would get that plugin. So that's how it works. People come in here, they get their free gifts, and the gifts are ranked based on the amount of traffic and referrals that you send to the site. So you can see it's kind of complicated. The script is kind of hard to learn, and I've been using it for 13 months, and I still don't have it completely figured out. But it's a great way to add a lot of people to your list. It helps me add over 1,000 people to my list every month. And so the kind of lighter version of that is this plugin here by Kevin, which is the JV giveaway event plugin. So hope that's a quick little. You can see some of the. You can go and check it out. I mean, the price it starts at $7 and goes up to $37 if you want to get the developer's license. So it's definitely worth that compared to the $500 that I spent. Actually, over $500 that I spent on my plugin or on my script. So I'll put that link in here one more time. It's gocoby.com/GAE plugin. So hope that helps, Logan. I don't want to spend too much time on it because I know some people may be bored about that, but hope that will help. Now let me go back over to the questions. And if you put some questions in since we started, I just haven't seen them yet, so I will definitely get to them. Rusty asks, what are media buys? And media buys are when you're purchasing advertising, normally like banners or something like that. And so you can see if you put it in media buy, if you go to Wikipedia, it says the definition that Wikipedia gives you is the procurement of media real estate at optimal placement and price. The main task of media buying lies within the negotiation of price and placement to ensure the best possible value can be secured. What that means for us is that you're basically looking for places to buy advertising space. It can be a banner. Normally for internet marketers like us, it's going to be a banner of a sort. You could also be radio. It could be newspaper, et cetera, et cetera. And maybe even you're doing like a group buy to where you're just placing a banner or a text link or something on a bigger advertisement, where it has several banners and several text ads or something like that on it, and they're advertising that as a, it could even be sometimes, pop unders and stuff are sometimes considered media buys, just depending on the source of the traffic. So, I don't really do any media buying yet, so that's really, other than what I've just told you about. I'm not going to tell you like where to buy it or or the best way to do it or anything like that. But there is lots of information about it out there if you're interested in it. Myself, what I use normally is PPV. which is similar, I guess, but different at the same time. And so that's where the kind of traffic that I use outside of like solo ad traffic and stuff like that. And this is the type of traffic that I'm trying to currently master, PPV. PPV is kind of similar, where you buy cheap traffic and kind of in bulk and send it to squeeze pages or offers or whatever. So similar to media buys in that you're just trying to buy advertising, but different also. So that's where I'm focusing my efforts, and I think it's cheaper to try to learn PPV and try to master PPV before you move on to media buys, because media buys can be very extremely expensive and very dangerous if you've never done them before. So that's another reason that I haven't messed with them a lot, is because I don't have the experience, and I tend to like to do my learning cheaply because we've all had those costly errors in the past, and so I try to avoid those these days. And so I hope that answers your question about media buys. And again, I'm not going to lie to you. I'll pretend that I know a whole lot about media buys. As normal, I just tell you what I know. Carolyn S. says, oh, she gave me the link to her new squeeze page. I'll check that out, and at the end, if I have enough time, Carolyn, remind me. Rusty asks, have you tried SMS marketing? I haven't tried, other than, obviously I have the SMS list here for webinars, but I've never promoted anything through SMS. And I'm doing some offline stuff with SMS, but I haven't actually started promoting them yet. We're just building the list. And the way we're doing that is we're going to a local college, and we're handing out flyers that have a QR code on it, and also like this, it says text this word to this number to join, to get discounts and stuff. And so our main goal will be to then take those text list to the local businesses and say, hey, do you want to send an ad to my text list? So basically kind of sell like solo ads through SMS to local businesses. So that's, but I haven't actually got that far, and we're just building a list, and so we still have less than 100 on our list because I'm lazy, and I've actually been going out and doing the actual footwork myself on that. So handing out the flyers, I've been getting help from Carolyn, but that's the main reason we haven't built that list up higher. So that's all that I'm doing with SMS, other than using it for basically just for notifications. Although I will be using it probably more in the future, but I'm not jumping on the SMS bandwagon and saying that, oh, it's the way to go, and abandoning email marketing or anything by any means. My goal is to actually use it in conjunction with email marketing. Rusty asks, what is the reasonable number of clicks for testing different squeeze page success? I think that depends. On the source of the traffic. For example, if you're doing a solo ad, and 50 to 100 clicks should be more than enough to test. But if you're buying PPV advertising, where you're paying a penny a view or something, or a penny and a half, then you may have to spend a couple thousand views, which would be like $10 or something, depending on how high you're bidding. So you may need, actually you probably need at least 1,000, depending on how quick you get this. So 1,000 to 10,000. And then if it's like article marketing or blogging or something, then you're going to need even more. Well, not more than PPV advertising, but more than a solo ad. So it really depends on your source of traffic. But I'd say that most of your traffic is probably going to be either ad or an ad swap, which would be similar to a solo ad. Same thing, 50 to 100 clicks would be enough to test, or through maybe some PPC, pay-per-click. PPC, maybe Google AdWords or Facebook or something. In that case, instead of maybe like an amount of clicks, maybe you want to put a budget. And same way with PPV, maybe you want to put a price on it. Maybe I'll spend. So with me, normally if I'm testing a new landing page when I'm doing PPV, then I'll throw like $5 or $10 at it. which is, when you're paying a penny or 2 pennies a view, that's quite a few views. But in the long scheme of things, it's not really. So if you're doing some pay per click, you might only spend $10 and maybe send maybe that would only be 50 clicks or something. Uh, so take that into consideration. But I'd say that most of your traffic will probably be coming from like a solo ad. So 50 to 100 clicks is normally what I recommend. And I normally don't buy much more than that anyways when I'm buying solo ads. That's kind of my strategy. I'll kind of buy smaller solo ads, 50 to 100 clicks. And I do buy bigger solo ads for people that do really good on the smaller packages. So I would say that just buy as few clicks as you can get away with. If they're selling 50 clicks, then buy 50. If their smallest package that they sell is 100, then do 100. But I would say that after 100 clicks, you should definitely have kind of an idea. But before I would go and making like major changes to it, then I would want to see like 1,000 clicks or more. So before 100 clicks, 50 to 100 clicks to just kind of gauge what it's going to get, what it's going to be, and then after your initial gauge, you might want to 1,000 clicks or more before any major changes. So maybe like you send 100 clicks and it converts to like 32%. You're like, wow, that's not that great. I can I can get that up, I think. Then you might want to just make a change to the headline. So you change the headline and then send another 50 clicks and it'll see if it converts better. And then after 1,000 clicks, and once you get your headline stuff figured out, then then you may want to start diddling with like the color, the background color. So once you start doing stuff like that, then you don't do make it like over 1,000 click sample or something. So just apparently I misspelled gauge. Yep. So just keep in consideration your traffic source and your goal. So, but normally 50 to 100 bits from a solo ad or from other email traffic should be enough. I see. Rusty also asks, are lightbox forms or pop-up forms a good method of collecting email addresses, or do they annoy potential customers? Probably both. There are people that are probably annoyed by them, but I use them and I think they're awesome. And in fact, I've seen as much as 10% increase, depending on the type of pop-up that they use. Like if you go to freelistbuildingtrainingvideo.com, you can see that I have there's nothing here. I don't have an exit pop, so to speak, but whenever they try to leave, you can see they get this pop-up, so to speak, that kind of blackens out the screen and then puts an opt-in form here where it says, wait, claim your free video. So they can still leave and it doesn't stop them from leaving. So I think this top is less intrusive, but also works really well. In fact, the last time I looked, it was like 8 or 9 or 10. It was like a ridiculous amount that this form right here was getting opted into, and I was blown away by how high that it was. And so it depends on how you use them. Like this right here, it works really awesome for me. And all this is a form that I created inside of aweber and pasted it inside of my Exit Pop Ninja software. That's at exitpopninja.com. exitpopninja.com. Yeah, there it is. So you can check that out if you want. I'll give you another example of it at cobywright.com/blog cache. Blog-cache. You can see the same thing here. It's just a regular look and squeeze page. I'll try to leave. It says blackens out the page. Same thing. So, and then of course there's lots of plugins and stuff for WordPress, and lots of things that you can use to do that. I like it, and obviously it's really just a matter of preference on what you like. See, at this page here, they have these hard exit pages, which aren't always as effective. Okay, sorry, I was exiting out the pages there. Let's see. Carolyn asked me what kind of laptop that I have. My laptop is, let's see, it's an E-machine. It's an old one. I've had it for a very long time. No, not a very long time. I've had it since I began my internet marketing business. That's about 3 years old, I guess. Vic said he sent me an email about the plugin by Kevin. Vic, I did reply to that to your help desk ticket, and I haven't got to. I was given access to the plugin. I just haven't got to play with it yet. So, but from looking at it, I mean, for the price, it looks awesome. So Vic is asking about the giveaway event plugin that I was talking about earlier. So I think you got that link, but just in case you didn't, I'll put it in here one more time. It looks like it's the last link that I put in there, but I'll put it in there one more time just in case. GoCoby.com/GAE plugin. There you go. There you go. Rusty asks, is it difficult to switch between autoresponders? Yes, sometimes it is. Depends on where you're going. If you're going, let's go back up to these autoresponders that I mentioned earlier. Basically, you don't ever want to switch out of aweber once you're in aweber, because getting back to aweber is pretty much impossible. So if you are moving anywhere, you're probably going to be moving away from aweber, and you'll be going to some place like Indica or iContact or Constant Contact or maybe GetResponse, etc. And most of those, moving is not that big an issue because they'll let you, like iContact and Constant Contact and Indica will let you import in most cases without reconfirming. TrafficWave makes them reconfirm. GetResponse said recently that they were allowing people to do it without reconfirming, but not many people were having success that I've talked to. So I don't know about them yet. Now, if you're going the opposite and you're going from like Constant Contact and you're moving to aweber, it is going to be a pain in the butt because everyone will be required to reconfirm, so you'll lose a lot of your subscribers. But at the same time, it's not such a bad thing because you get to clean your list. So it is a hassle, and that's why I recommend. That's why I say I tell a lot of people that just to find one that you like and to stick with it, and then instead of trying to switch, once you get your list so big and you're ready to start putting your eggs in other baskets, just go in and use another autoresponder. If you have 10,000 at aweber and you're starting to get a little uncomfortable with that, then open up a new GetResponse account and build a brand new list there. And once you get to 10,000 there, then go and open up a TrafficWave account, or an Indica account or whatever, and do it that way instead of just trying to, move. Just rather. I hope that makes sense. And that's another reason that I use Indica and aweber, and also now self-hosted, is because a lot of the things that aweber integrates with pretty much everything. So I can always use aweber if I wanted, software or a plugin or whatever. It's probably going to integrate with aweber, but they don't allow, imports, or they're pretty strict about what I can do with my list. Whereas Indica, if I do a launch to somebody and we split the list, then they can take all the opt-ins in aweber and then send me a copy of the list, and I can import it into my Indica list. Whereas, I can't do that with aweber. So I have some things I can do there that I can't do with the other. So that's, like I said, just find one that fits your business and fits the needs that you need, and don't make pricing your main, your main, your main proposition. Don't, make sure that your main concern is not pricing, because in the end, an autoresponder is what's going to be making you all your money. So if you have to pay a little bit, $10 more to use this other one because it has a certain feature that you need in your business, then use that, because if that makes the difference between you getting your emails out and not getting your emails out, then you're not going to make it. You're going to make more money or make less money with the cheaper one, if that makes sense. So just like I said, just try to find one that have the features that you like. Carolyn S. asked, how do you get rid of those unsubscribed people that elevate your list account? Excellent question. Let's go over to, you're not supposed to see that. Let's go over to aweber. Let me log in. All right. As you can see, we have 17,742 in my aweber account with 2,237 unsubscribes, which means I'm actually paying for almost 20,000 subscribers, which the next price increase is at 25,000, I think. So this isn't hurting me, but if I was getting close to that, it would be. And I'm actually paying for these extra 2,200 people that I can't send emails to. You know, that's a pretty decent sized list in its own. So the way you fix that is choose the list that you want. Let's choose Coby Broadcast. Come up at the top, go to subscribers, click on search. And it's going to bring up this here on the right. We're going to click the drop down box. We're going to choose stop status. In the middle, we're going to leave it as is, but we're going to change this to unsubscribed. And then choose search. And you might have to go down to the bottom and change this to 100 if you have a lot like me. So click that, and it's going to display 100. And then all you do, of course, I'm going to have to hide this information. If you're watching the replay, it'll have some of this information will be blurred out. So I'm going to try to hide it the best I can while we're live. But as you can see, there's going to be emails. Let's see if I can make this smaller. I guess it'd be okay if you see their name, or part of their name. So you can see, there we go, that this is the day they unsubscribed, and their email address can be right here, their name, oops, how they joined my list over here, etc. But all you do is just check this box right here on the right that says erase. It's going to check all these. Let me just scroll down and click save. It's going to delete all those, and it's going to bring up the next row. So I just keep doing that until all 1,100 or whatever it was that are gone. So I'm trying. I hope that makes sense. I'm still trying to hide this. We're not doing a very good job. Luckily, I'll be able to fix that in the replay. But you get the idea without trying to, you know, give away my subscribers' information without their knowledge. I hope that helps, though, Carolyn. Right. Why ask, what do the sponsors do on your giveaway? On my giveaway event, sponsors really don't do anything. You can see up at the top, I have, excuse me. Sorry, I muted the mic, y'all, so I don't want to cough in your ear. You can see up at the right, I have, it says the sponsors, and it has Kristen, Gary, and Athir. These are people that have paid me to share the opt-ins, basically. So they don't really do anything. They just sit back and I do all the work. But they do pay me $500 each spot. So they pay $500 to get, you know, 1,000 guaranteed leads. So that's how I charge for my sponsor spots. I charge 50 cents per guaranteed lead. Normally we get around 1,500. Last event we got like 1,450 or something like that. So it's a really good deal for them. But they don't do anything other than give me their opt-in forms and kind of just sit back and let me do the work. And pay me, of course. So, I mean, they pay me for my time, so it's worth it to them. It's worth it to me. So, I hope that answers that question. All right, looks like I've went through all the questions. I'm going to run back through here and see if there's any that I missed. And we're right at about 45 minutes, so we're actually getting perfect on time. If there's any questions that I missed, put them in. If there's anything that you want me to cover, let me know. And with that being said, I want to show you all this really cool thing I've been working on while I've been away. And the reason I did this is because I've been saying that I need to organize my training and get it all in one place, and etc. So here's what I've done. I'm building a membership site, and it's called myinternetmarketingcoaches.com. And what I'm going to be doing with this, let's just go over here and put the link in for y'all, myinternetmarketingcoaches.com. This is going to be a $97 a month membership site. Sorry, let me go back over here. I didn't want to say the process on the air, and I just showed it on the air because I guess I'll just cut it out in the replay. But so let me do an ending here for those that'll be watching the replay. Anyways, so okay, the dead air. Now let's go and check this out at myinternetmarketingcoaches.com. And what I'm doing is I'm doing an early bird pricing, and so this is going to be going up each week as I'm adding more and more into it, and as more people join until it reaches $97 a month. Right now, I'm starting it out at $17 a month. Now you're probably sitting there going, Coby, what are we getting? It looks great. You got a membership site. Looks kind of nifty there, but what are we doing? Okay, so here's what we're doing. In order to allow everyone the opportunity to always get training, is I've started this membership site, and I'm going to continue doing the webinars that I'm doing each week for free, like we're doing right now. But what I'm doing is we're going to be offering to those that sign up for the membership. You're also getting access to all the products that are released. So any products that I pitch at the end of the webinar that are my own products, you'll get access to them without having to buy them. You'll also get you'll always get training sessions, and also the PDF version of these notes that I take here on the screen. These notes right here, in addition to MP3s, if I didn't say that. And also, what they'll allow me to do is they'll allow me to hire the transcriptionists, to hire more staff, and to also hire more coaches, so that the weeks that I'm sick or gone or playing poker, there'll be someone else here to train you on, to take your questions and to get you fixed up. And so some of the things that are in here in the site, you can see here I have it arranged under these tabs. If you click on the training, I got training on for newbies, blogging, list building, traffic, affiliate marketing, and techie stuff. And then in the product vault, this is where all the products are going to be. Products like my Autoresponder Magic, my Guru Hydrack, pretty much every product that I've created and every product that I will create, and a lot of products that I've created that have not been released yet or that are no longer available for sale will be available here. And let me just go over to the site and let me show you. Let me get in the back end of it here and show you what it looks like. So let's just go and preview mode and check it out. And you can see this is after you log in, you start here. This gives you a little bit of information. Here's the training tabs I've talked about. For example, on list building, this is the one that I've got the most stuff in so far. Got Imnica and aweber training, list building Q&A 1 and 2, etc., etc. And some of these were replays that were given out already. Some of these were never released as replays. So if I click on, so you can see you get the video here for the Imnica and aweber training. We just click on list building. You can see it takes you here. A little spew about list building with the links to the videos that are available. And you can see I've got the same thing on product creation. And of course, they're not completely filled out yet. Although I got the video here, I just haven't linked it over there. So, and then this is where the products will be over here. I haven't put them in yet, but that's where all my products will be, all the ones that I currently have available. This includes, my Exit Pop Ninja software, all the software that I've created, all the products I've created will be available here, as well as some products that I will purchase that have rights to give away inside the membership. So that's pretty much it. You can jump in today, $17 a month, and like I said, next week it'll be higher, and I'm going to keep increasing it until I reach $97 a month. And I'm not even completely sure if I'll be showing this price on the air because it's so cheap, and I plan on so I'll probably cut this last part out of the replay. I don't know yet. So if you're watching this replay and you're seeing this for $17 a month at myinternetmarketingcoaches.com, and I guess I decided to leave it in there. So any questions y'all have about this, let me know. Dick said, how would we be charging? PayPal would be recurring billing the same day of the month, each month. Yes, sir. And yes, also. Yes to your second question. And like I said, this as far as I know, Vic asked, will be billing on the same day of the month each month. As far as I know, yes. This is the first time that I've built a membership site with using this software, and it'll be the first time I've had a full-fledged membership site. I did one in the past, but it didn't really ever take off because of the partners I was working with. But I'm using Fusing HQ, so that's to my understanding. There's going to be some. That's why I'm starting it out so low, is because there's going to be some bugs that I have to work out and just kind of learn. And so the guinea pigs get in cheap because there'll be obviously a little less, a little bit more learning curve, and because I don't have all the content in there yet. So, you know, some of the pages are still blank. You know, like the blogging, I haven't got to fill it in yet. And oh, so I'm on the wrong page. Sorry. I thought I was still in preview. I'm not logged in, so it's not gonna let me look at that. All right, so we got crickets chirping. myinternetmarketingcoaches.com is the link. If you have any questions on what's available, on what you're actually getting, because I don't really have it listed here, I can go over that again. But what you're getting is you're getting guaranteed replays to weekly trainings. In addition to, also I didn't mention, all the members will get an once a month exclusive webinar just for the members, and then they'll also get the replays for these free webinars that we do each week. Any products that we pitch at the end that are mine, obviously, that I can give you. If it's not my product, I can't give it to you, but any product that I have access to, we'll be giving you. I'm also already have some deals that I'm working to negotiate discounts and stuff on to other people's membership sites. So that'll be in addition, and in addition to any membership sites that I open in the future, you will either get a discount or you'll get free access to as well. So Rusty asked, are there silver and gold? There yes and no. Currently, I have it set up for bronze, silver, platinum, and platinum plus, but the only level that is available currently is the bronze. So there will be platinum, silver, and platinum plus in the future, but they aren't available quite yet. And obviously, all the people that are bronze members now will get a early bird pricing on those upgrades whenever they come available. But those will include just more personal coaching and more access to me and the coaches that I will hire in the future. So it'll just be more levels. Like the silver will give you, you know, like maybe a Skype group or something, and then the platinum will be like, you know, X number of hours on the phone or something, and then Platinum Plus will be like X number of hours on the phone with X number of coaches, or, you know. So yes, there will be, but the full access to a bronze membership will get you access to about 98% of the membership. The other upgrades that I will be adding are going to be, you know, for just basically for more one-on-one and more personal coaching. So yes, there will be those, but they are not available yet, and I don't know exactly how I'll be structuring those. So I'm not sure if that answers your question or not, Rusty, but I hope so. John said, am I late? LOL, he just joined us. Yes, John, you are late. It's okay. We'll have a replay. So. All right, so if anyone has any questions about this or any questions about anything we covered tonight or what I'm offering here or just anything, let me know. We've got crickets chirping right now, so I don't want to sit here and try to pitch y'all on something if everyone is ready to leave, but I also don't want to leave you hanging if you still have some questions regarding this or regarding anything else that we talked about tonight. So I know that we don't usually have a pitch at the end of my training sessions, but this is you know, something different, something new, and this is going to be the way that all of you will be able to get more organized training in the future. So definitely, if it's something that you think you will be wanting in the future, definitely jump in today, because like I said, it will be increasing, and the ultimate goal is to have it at least $97 a month, if not even more. You know, obviously the more members we have, then the price is going to increase. It's $17 this week, and maybe $27 next week, depending on how many people I get in this week and how many people and how much work I get done. So it's going to go, but it will be increasing very, very quickly. And you know, y'all know me, I don't do fake scarcity. So if if it doesn't go up, it's because nobody's joining, or because I quit working on it. I don't plan on either one of those happening. So jump in today, get your $80 a month discount. John Roberts said, I need a six-pack. I don't provide that service, sorry. So I just want to make sure that again, the link at the URL, it's myinternetmarketingcoaches.com. I put the link in the chat box. I'll put it in here one more time. Okay. Vic said he's jumping in. He'll be jumping in on Saturday. Awesome, Vic. I will definitely keep this open until Monday for sure. It will stay the $17 price at the very least until next Thursday. So it may go up next Thursday to 27, but I will keep it at 17 this week, or for a week at least. Cool, awesome. So if there's no questions, if I awesome. Logan's says he will be jumping in also. Sounds great, Logan. Glad to have you. If there's anything that I've left out that I've missed, let me know. I don't, y'all know I'm not the best pitcher of products, so I don't really know how to hard sell you on this, because that's not really my style. So if there's anything that I left out, I feel like I know I'm leaving something out. So if there's questions y'all had, let me know. If there's questions that y'all had about the training that we covered today, let me know. If you're done and you're ready to call it a night, let me know also. So so I know what to do, y'all. If I hear crickets chirping, I'm going to take that as a subtle hint. Awesome. Logan said he's good. Thank you, Logan. Appreciate you showing up. So I guess from the lack of silence, everybody is either checking out the site or they are not paying attention. So the link again, the URL, it's myinternetmarketingcoaches.com. It's going to give you full access to my products and to training and pretty much all content that I'll be creating from now until I quit internet marketing. So jump in now and grab your early bird discount. It's myinternetmarketingcoaches.com, and we'll get you fixed up. If you need any help, if there's anything I've left out, hit me up at the support desk, www.support.cobywright.com. I'll get you fixed up. All right. This is Coby with cobywright.com, signing off.